Now, you mean, like, do you have putty with you?
No, Ashok.
Yeah. Also download. We have to download that one too. Just open. Someone share the screen so that I will show you, so that it will be helpful for you only.
Yashwant, please share the screen because I can't move my hands swiftly. So
Can you see my screen?
Yes. Okay. Go to Google and type putty. Putty, P-U-T-T-Y. Yeah. And download that.
Direct downloader, Ashok.
Yes. Direct download. Yours is an Windows, right?
Yes, Ashok.
And 64-bit.
Mm.
Yeah. The top one, 64-bit.
86.
Yeah. Just click on that. It automatically installs installer. Okay.
Same path, Ashok.
Yes, it's a program files path only. So yeah, close this one. Okay, now in the search, type putty. In your Windows, type search putty. Just open that one. Okay. Now, okay, keep it like that. Go to the Amazon console. Okay. Now, in the survey, click on EC2. Means type EC2. EC2. Okay, click on that one. Okay, EC2 is actually instances where we create the instances, whatever we having in Amazon, we'll be creating this one. So as I mentioned, every time when you start creating the instance, once your work is done, please stop and terminate it. Otherwise, the billing cost will be provided to you. So please make sure. Okay, go to instances. That's running instances. Instances running is that where just cross that one. Just cross it. That's a filter. Okay. Go to launch instance on the top of it. Beside actions, click on that one. Okay. Now create my first instance. Name as my first instance or something. Whatever you want to. I'm just mentioning.
Is there any characters this thing, Ashok, in this?
No characters. You can give anything. Okay. Come down. So right now we are going to use Amazon Linux AWS only for time being. So don't change anything. Go down. So that's a kernel they are using. That's a 64-bit. Okay, you go down. Instance type will be T2 micro. So don't change that one also. Go down. So here the key pair login. See, when you want to log in into this particular instance, you need a login private key, public and private key. That I will explain you later going forward. Click on the create new key pair. On the first place, you will not be having the key pair. So create a new key pair on the side one. Click that one. Go for the key pair type should be the same thing. Enter the key pair name there on the top.
RSA?
No, you can type anything. It will be saving on your file only. So just mention any name. No, not the name. Keep it as, because this file needs to be important, because whenever you want to use the same key pair when you want to log in into the instances,
Okay.
so this name will be useful. So keep it as a key file, or maybe a training file, something, whatever you want to name it, but not anything.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. On the before private key file format, change it to .ppk in the downside. See, the PEM file and PPK is totally, it will end of the day, the PEM file also creates the PPK file. But the thing is that again, you have to download for that putty gen and you have to do that. So don't waste time. So that's the reason I'm giving you directly .ppk file. Okay, click on create key pair.
Is this okay? Key pair type RSA?
Yeah, that should be that one only.
Okay. Click
Okay,
save, Ashok.
yeah, you have to save it at somewhere where you have this. If you are using to log in into the instances, this is the main mandatory file.
Okay.
This has to be needed. So save it somewhere where you can use it at any time. Don't delete it.
Okay.
Okay, calm down. Now, first time, let the system create a new security group. From the second time, click on the select existing group. Then it will show you the security groups has been created. So you can take that from there. Go down. So
Yes,
it is
Ashok.
saying, it is saying C will create a new security code called launch wizard one. So when you are going to create instances again next time, select on the select existing group and create launch wizard one. So that way it works out. Here it will show. Now, right now you don't have any security group because you are creating the instance for the first time.
Okay. Now we need to this create security group.
So automatically it will create. Okay, go down.
Okay.
See here you can configure up to 30 GB free. So you can increase up to 20, maximum 20, not more than that. But I'm saying only go for 20. They will say 30, but you will go for up to 20. So right now we are just using the Linux command, so no need of more than 8. Okay, come
Mm.
down.
Okay.
So here if you see number of instances, see at a time you can create 10 also. Okay, here on your right side, number of instances at a time you can create 10 also, 100 also. So that
Okay.
will be the instances. And this will be the software image AMI. I will explain later. The virtual site we have mentioned as T2, new security group. So okay, click on launch instance.
Launch, Ashok.
Yes.
Is this correct? Allow SSH traffic
Yeah,
control.
yeah, that's right. You don't have to touch anything.
Okay.
Click on the successful instance launch of instances. The side one. The side. The I.
I.
Yes, click on that. Okay, yours has been taken from the AP Northeast, so Tokyo. Okay, click on the first instance. Means just click on the instance ID. Just click on it. No, no, on the instance ID. Just click on that.
Okay.
So now, if the instance state is running, it means the instance has been started. So take the public IPv4 address, copy it.
This one, Ashok.
Yes, beside copy. Yeah, okay. Copy that you have copied. Go to putty. Enter the host name there, and go to SSH beside to the left side. Left side. To your in the putty itself, left side in the connection, there is
Okay.
SSH. No,
SHTC.
no, not there. To this side. Come down. There, SSH. Click on
Okay.
the plus button and click on authentication. Click on authentication. AUTH.
Okay.
Uh,
Plus symbol.
okay, SSH authentication. Where is it?
Credential or GS.
Click on credentials. Okay, click on the private key.
Okay.
Why this is a different configuration it is given. Okay, browse it and open that first training which you have saved. Okay, open. Just click on directly open. Accept. Type EC2 small. So everything is small. EC2 hyphen user. Enter. Okay, now you are logged into the instance. This is the same way you have to log into the instance every time.
Okay.
Okay. Puneet, you got it right?
Yes, Ashok. Yes.
Okay, this is the way you have to log in. Okay, now we will be doing some exercises. So okay,
Yes, Ashok.
let me share my screen then. So see, as I mentioned, I will show you to cancel also. Cancel it, close it, close the this one, not sharing. Close that one. Yeah, close it. Go to the instance state
Instance state.
beside on the top. Okay, stop instance.
Okay,
Stop it.
Ashok.
Yeah, stop it. Let the instance state will be stopped. It will show you instance state as stopped. If you want, you can refresh on the top of it. No, here. Beside on the first instance, there is a side refresh button.
Here, Ashok.
No, on the instance state beside to instance state on the left side. Beside, okay, here. No, stop. Now terminate the instance. Go to instance state again. Terminate the instance. Now it is successfully terminated. Now again, just refresh it. Terminated. That's it. Now you have been done. Now go to instances again. So now again launch instance.
Ashok.
Yes,
Launch
launch instance.
Yes,
Just
Ashok.
now give your name and something, anything you can do it. Just type some example. I'm just showing you.
Okay, okay.
You don't have to create anything. I'm just showing you.
Hmm.
Maybe close the page. Close the page. Or there is another page, right? Duplicate tab is there. Close that one.
Yes, Ashok.
Okay, type something. Just I'm just want to show you something. That's it. So that next time you got how to create an instance and how to delete it. Come down. Don't change anything. Come
Same
down.
first instance.
Yes, come down. That's a name doesn't character. See, you should not change Amazon Linux. Amazon
Okay.
Linux to EMI.
Okay.
Kernel, that's the same thing. Instance FT2 micro, don't touch it.
Okay.
And into the key pair name required, just click on the select.
Okay.
There is a training, click on
Training.
it. So because you have created, just go down and create on the select existing group. There will be a launch wizard one. Take that one.
Okay.
So that's it. You can create it. Don't create it. I'm just showing you. This is
Okay.
the way when you are logging for the second time, you have to create it. And the stop and terminate is the same thing. Okay.
Okay, Ashok.
Once your work is done, just stop it and terminate it. That's it.
Okay.
Don't save anything on the instance because you are anyways terminating all the instances, right?
Yes,
So
Ashok.
you will not be able to save your work. So if you are working on it and you need the data, save it on your notepad somewhere else and save with you as in a folder.
Okay, Ashok.
So this is the way. Okay. Puneet, you are calling something. Yes, tell me.
No, Ashok. No. Like after after we create the first instance,
Okay.
we need to follow the way you said, like launch wizard. After every time we get into for creating instances, we need to follow the same method. Is it like launch wizard that way?
Yes, because see, this is the way. See, when I go to AWS, when I explain you, I will explain it to clearly. But the thing is that you don't have any Linux machines to type a Linux commands, anything. So that was the reason I asked you to create this instance so that you can work on the Linux commands right now. So it's an easy way. So right now, as I said, the first time when you're doing it, you will not be having an existing group, you will not be having any key pair.
Okay.
From the second time, because you are already created in the when you're creating on the first instance, so you can use that same thing and go on. Means if you are not interested to use the same key pair, or maybe your key pair has been missed from your system, so again you can create a new key pair and you can start using the same key pair for the next systems.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So
that
can
way.
you actually one doubt is like I have heard regarding MobaX term. Putty is similar to MobaX term, is it?
Yes, that's the same thing only.
Okay. Okay.
In mobile phone, you can have multiple. Means it's just like a same UI command only, where it will be beside side by side.
Okay. Okay. Because actually, I was watching few videos before starting this training course. So during that, I had installed MobaX term. So I just thought like this is Putty and MobaX term are same.
So you can use that one also. It will work out.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
The same thing. Provide the public IPv4 address, the host name,
Okay.
and in the SSH there will be authentication. In the authentication, if you have directly the private key file, just provide the private key file path which has been downloaded from your key pair. Or maybe if it is not in authentication, it will be in the credentials. Go to credentials, and again it will be the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
This
I'll
one you can
try
stop.
once. Follow with Putty only, but I'll try with the MobaX term once. Sure.
Yeah, yeah, sure. If you have any doubts, just ping me. I'll help you.
Sure. 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 Thank you.
Okay, let me share my screen then. Let's start. Let me know once you're able to see my screen.
Yes, Ashok.
Yes, visible, Ashok.
Okay, now I have already logged in into the EC2 IP. Now we will be talking about the normal admin commands which are useful for our day-to-day life in Linux. So I think in the Linux class basic fundamentals, I have explained many things. Means so what is DF, and if you have seen the PPT of the Linux fundamentals, you will have all the commands there. So what is CD and everything. So today we are going a little advanced. So what is piping, what is everything, who has been logged in and everything. So that way we will be working it out. Okay.
One thing, one doubt, Ashok. Sorry.
Yes, Ashwin.
Like, will not be installing this Linux, like Ubuntu software in the system directly.
No,
This when we
no, we see again if you have to install and everything, that's waste of your time and everything, right? I just given you the so that you have the access. Means I have given you the link so that you can work it out in any time in future if you want to use it.
okay,
This is the way actually, because as I mentioned, we have Amazon instances. Why we have to waste your time zone?
okay,
So that way I helped you to just have given you. See, you have should have everything
okay.
when
No,
if you're
no. From
developing.
from AWS account, we can directly access like Linux Linux thing and Ubuntu, Red Hat, whatever
Yes,
the given specified thing, we can use directly.
yes, you can
We,
use directly. Just now you are logged in, right?
yes, yes, exactly. We don't need that sort of thing to install again and again.
No, you don't.
Yes, okay, sure.
For that, you need that putty or mobile extern anything.
Okay.
Okay, clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Let me see. Okay, you know the PWD, that present working directory, on which directory I am.
Yes, yes, Ashok.
Now, currently, if I have to see which user I have currently logged in, I will use who am I. It will show me with which user I have logged in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
And if you click on the ID, it will give all the list of IDs currently in the system. There are 1,000 UIDs for the EC2 user, 1,000 group IDs for the EC2 user, groups, EC2 user. These are all the IDs which have been present in the system for this particular machine. Now, if I say ID minus U, I want to get the user group user ID, UID. So how many there is there? It will show 1,000. See, because here there are 1,000 ECD users ID present. If I have to use ID minus G city user, minus G means group. If it will show how many group IDs are present for this EC2 user, 1,000. Got it?
Yes. Yes, Ashok.
Now we will be talking about a piping. You know pipe. Do you know pipe?
Normal pipe.
No, not normal in Linux.
No, no, Ashok.
If you type shift and the backward slash button, shift backward slash button, on the top of it there will be a pipe symbol, kind of a line.
Hmm.
This one.
Yes, yes.
This is called pipe.
Okay.
Pipe is basically a form of redirection which will transfer the standard output of one destination to another. Means it will, if we use the pipe, so like suppose just give me a normal example. Command 1 pipe, command 2 pipe, command 3 pipe, command 4. So this way what it does is that the command one's output will be taken as an input for command 2, and the command 2 output will be taken as an input for command 3, and the command 3 output will be taken as an input for command 4. Means it takes the one standard output will be a input to the other command or maybe a program, whatever you can do it here, it will work out.
Hmm.
This is called piping. Now suppose let me see whatever I have. Okay, I have some files. Okay, now what I do is that let me print the cat numbers.txt. If you see, these are all cat, because I have in this numbers.txt, these are all the numbers I have typed. Okay, now I want to just sort it. See, it got sorted. 12, 14, 15, 17, 24, 34, 38, 43, 45, 56, 65. You see 65 is double. 678, 78 double, 90 double, 906, 96, 99. Now, if I want to sort these numbers along with, I just want only the unique values, not the duplicate values. So I am sorting these numbers and I am providing this pipe and unique. So this output value will be given as an input to the unique, and the unique will remove the duplicate values. Just see. Now see the value. Here, if you are able to find the duplicate value, are you able to find duplicate value?
No, Ashok, you can't.
No, Ashok.
So that's way. The unique is the command where it removes the duplicate values.
Okay.
So here the value has been removed. Okay, this way the pipe works out. It takes the input of these values to this one and the output of this value to as input to this one, and it sorts it out and gives you this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Ashok.
Now suppose we will do some more things, some more examples. Now I'm giving cat numbers.txt and I want only the top 4 values. Okay, I need only top 4 values of the file. So in the page file, I am just printing only the cat numbers.txt head minus 4. Means I am been only printing the top 4 values in the file. Those are 56, 38, 12, 14.
Hmm.
And again in this one, I want to print only last 2 values. Now you tell me what you have understood here.
It has only printed last. No. last two values of the thing, 14 and 12. Previously, what we have to cat
Yeah,
number.
because when the cat numbers.txt got printed, it was having full values. In that, it has taken the top four. And this output value has been as provided to the tail as an input. In that, only four were there. So we needed only two, last two. So it has printed only two.
Okay, from the head, the four starting four numbers which has been printed, the tail has taken the last two again. I mean, the
Yes,
head
because
four output
this,
of head four is taken as input for tail two.
yes, as I mentioned, every output of this file, when pipe has been used, it takes as input for the next input value for anything. If it is a command, if it is a program, everywhere, wherever you use it, this way it works out.
Yes, got it, Ashok.
Ashok, one more doubt, Ashok. You
Yes,
said cat number.txt, it has taken last four, right? First four.
yes.
12, 14, 15, and 17 it's to be displayed here.
No, no. See, this is sort. We have sorted it here.
Then
Okay,
file.
okay.
It has been sorted. You can do use that one also. See, sort if the values will change. -6.
Does this space required or like it's not required, Ashok?
Space is not required, but still I do it because the way I use more and more, so it got habited for me. So
Okay.
now see, first you need to see only the sort numbers, right? Sort numbers.txt, so that so here see 12, 14, 15, 17, 24, 34. This is the four values,
Exactly.
right?
Yes, Ashok.
So now if I am just providing the tail -4, it will be taking only the from 15 to 17, 24, 34. See, the cat is that which prints the values which are present directly. You don't have to open the file. You can directly, if you type cat numbers.txt, it will directly print whatever the values it has been present. If
Okay.
you use a sorting, it will sorting the values according to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is about piping. So LSF is a one where it shows the list of open files present in the system. This many files has been opened. List of open files.
LSOF, is it?
Yes, LSOF, list of open files.
Okay.
So if you want to have one particular user files, LSOF -u EC2 user. So these are all the files which has been opened by the EC2 user. Only particular EC2 user. Okay.
Yes, Ashok.
Okay.
You here please scroll it up, Ashok. Here after LSOF, the -u flag is what does it do, Ashok?
See, each flag has this values means if you go to Linux means -l, -a, these has been provided when the Linux has been started, means the person who has started this Linux, he used this, he has provided each character something when he is doing it. So when he started using the -l, it's a long list. If it is using -u, it's for the user, -e, it's for the group. Like that way, they have mentioned the parameters.
Okay, okay.
See,
Ashok, is that minus or like hyphen, Ashok?
it's the same thing only, right? In the in your laptops.
Yes, yes, yes. But then system will compare if I type minus symbol. Shift plus
How?
minus is different and only the hyphen symbol is different.
No, it's the same thing. See, if you are using it, it will be the same thing, right? Means in the system, it will be so. So okay, let me tell you. Okay. So now tell me what I'm typing. What is it?
Underscore,
Okay. What is this?
hyphen,
What is this?
slick caps on bold. This is shift plus.
What?
Same,
What?
same. Hyphen, hyphen.
What is this?
Okay. Plus addition, plus minus. Okay.
It's the same thing, right? You whatever you're typing, it's the same thing. In laptop, when you're doing it, the minus plus when you're doing the calculations, you will consider it. But here in the laptop, when you're doing it, it considers a hyphen only, right? Because
Okay.
you're using the same thing only in the both ways,
Okay.
in the plus and minus, or maybe wherever you're using it, it's the same thing.
Okay. Sure.
Let me clear it. So clear is the command which it clears the page. Okay. Suppose more is the command where if you want to, if this command uses when you have a bigger files, means when you have a lot number of log files, means very vast lots files, and you want to wrap up that lines and you want to show that VM. So that way the more is used. Means it is having only one page, but if you have multiple pages, means hundreds, thousands of pages, and you will be having a lot of data and you want to wrap it in single go. So for that we use the more. So if you use more minus the names.txt, the same thing, because it wraps up the files into a particular user. Now suppose we have less also. Less is very much faster than more because it loads only one page at a time. It will be executed one page at a time. Let's see. One page at a time. If you click on Shift G, it will go to the end. If you click on G, it will go to the top. So whatever the data, it loads one page will be executed each time. So to close it, just click on Q. Any questions up to now?
No, sure.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, now I have some files. Now we are going to use cut. Cut is that it allows you to cut the parts of lines from the specified files or maybe the data or the result, whatever you are going to use. Now, suppose I want to cut, see, cut, there are three options. One is cut bytes. It will be cutting through the bytes, to the characters and to the fields. Now, if you are using cut minus b, that is a byte. So I want to cut 1, 2, 3 and names.txt. So what it will do is that it will cut the first three characters of each line. First 3 bytes. See, only the 3 bytes of the line will be shown. The other lines will not be here because it deleted, because it considering only the first 3 lines, because we are want to have only the first 3 bytes. Now suppose if you want to give some range, cut minus b, 1, 2, 3, 5 to 7 or txt. So what it will do? So it will take a range of 1 to 3. The 4 value will be cut and the 5 to 7 will be shown. See. They see the, are you able to see the difference? Because there is in Bihar there is no A, in Haryana there is no A, in Madhya Pradesh there is no H, in Uttarakhand it is not having anything because it has been removed the R. In Uttar Pradesh it is removed A, Assam same the way. See, you understood it?
Yes, sure.
And cut, I want to byte. Now I don't want to have the values after 3. Names.txt. See, only the values from the third value it is considering. Bihar, there is no BA. Haryana, there is no HA. Now I want to have only the first 4, means the first 4 characters needs to be deleted. Cut minus B minus 4 names.txt. It will be only showing Bihar. The last character has been deleted, means it is showing up to only 4 because I don't need the last 5th one. Means after the 4, whatever the values are there. So this is the way where you want to cut the values and want to display it. This is the main use of cut.
What is minus B stands for, Ashok?
Bytes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yes, Ashok. Got it.
Now, as I said, we have already talked about the unique names. Okay.
For any user, we will get these names, Ashok. Whatever this thing, yeah, we got.
Means any, yeah, you can use for any user also.
No, no,
Any
no.
user.
My doubt is like you have entered unique names.txt. It is these names are predefined like set of things they have stored in
No,
or
no,
like.
no. I have created these files.
Okay.
Names.txt and numbers.txt I have created before logging in. I have just created so that I don't waste time when I'm doing this exercise with you.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So I have created it. You can create the files. See, now you can create something. Vim files. Click on I. This is a new class. This is on the coaching of. This is for coaching of DevOps. I don't know whether it is interesting or not. So if you want to close, escape, shift colon WQ.
WQ. Okay.
That's it. Now
Yeah.
if you
Now,
click on cat files.txt, it will show the same lines. And if you click on the ls, so new file is there. So just have created not to waste time. That's it. Okay, got it?
okay, done, Ashok.
Okay, now I'm gonna print the cat names.txt. Okay, now I'm gonna use the unique one. Tell me the difference, okay?
There is no difference, Ashok, because all the names are unique.
Why? How do you know they are unique? Because Assam is also the Assam, right? I mean Bihar is Bihar.
But in
Caps.
capital.
Okay, the case sensitive comes into the picture. Now if I click on unique minus I names.txt, now it will take it. See, now you don't have the repeated values.
Yes.
Okay, now if I want to print, okay, meanwhile I need to do something in the vim names.txt. Okay, first let me go like that only. If you click on unique minus I want to create the duplicate ones. Means I want to show you the duplicate. How many duplicates are there? It has been done, nothing. No duplicates are there.
You no, it's D, Ashok, not I.
Sorry.
You have entered D, not I.
Yeah, D is duplicates. It will show how many duplicates are there in the file.
Okay, okay.
So unique minus D, but there are duplicates, right? Because Goa, Bihar, Bihar.
Hmm.
But still it is not showing. Why? Because you said case sensitive. Now if I do the same thing, now if I do the same thing, now it will show. These are the duplicates. Got it?
Got it. Ashok.
Unique minus C names.txt. It will show the characters. How many are there for each one? Bihar it is one. See for Goa it is two times. The count. Delhi the count. Andhra Pradesh is one time. Okay. The count of each ones it will show directly. This is unique.
C is nothing but count, Ashok.
Yeah, count. How many times each one has been repeated in the file.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, Ashok.
We're getting everything right. Means I have not gone. I'm just going very slowly. Any doubts, let me know.
Do
Sure,
we
Ashok.
have this?
Sorry.
Sorry to interrupt you. Continue.
No, tell me. You were telling something.
This is like D, C, you used some terminologies, right? Bytes, duplicates, and count.
Yes.
Do you have the set of list for that? Can you provide that for us?
I think I have given you the PPT, right? Linux Fundamentals PPT.
Yeah.
Yes, Ashok.
Yeah, it is there. See, you can directly do a Google search. See, for each unique command, it will be there. Means I am also not sure if for every each command. When
Okay.
I want to use it, I will just go through that. If I print on unique in Linux, there will be a lot of commands. It will be showing. See, suppose with examples, they will be giving the examples. You just need to see means when you are learning about some command, they will not ask everything, but you just need to know what exactly the command is. See, like this: count d minus f minus I minus s and minus u.
Okay.
So these many things will be there. That everyone, there is no need that you should know all the commands of each one. You just need to know what exactly Unix does, and if you want to use it, you can just do a Google search.
Done, Ashok.
That's it.
Uh, Ashok, rather than Google search, you can just use man command. Uh, it will show everything.
Sorry, which command?
Man command. Is it not? Sorry if I'm wrong. Man command. Uh, no, man and the command which we need to know the information about.
Okay.
It will give all the things. All
Yeah.
the flags will be explained here rather than Google search.
Yeah, that's very good thing. Thank you, Puneet. Because I never use the man because I normally whatever I use, that's more than enough for me. But it's very good thing. I also came to know one thing. Thank you. See, Yashwant, Puneet has given you something.
Thanks, Puneet.
Okay, now we are going to talk about TR. TR is that where if you want to use something, means you want to see, now everything is in this files, right? If I want to use this lower characters into uppercase, means all the values which have been in lowercase, I want to make them into uppercase. So I'm just gonna do, okay, now see, it made all the lower characters values into upper characters. You can do the vice versa also. TR is the ones which makes the values to change anything. Now suppose cat, I want to remove the spaces. Okay, spaces to tab. I'm just taking the tab value. Okay, I want to remove all the spaces. I want to make it as a tab. See, everything has been in the tab. Now I want to remove the spaces. I want to make it to a new line. Everything. I don't want the space at all. See, the Madhya Pradesh space got to Pradesh. The Andhra Pradesh got the space here. The Uttar Pradesh too. This is the TR where suppose if you want to do something now, echo is the ones which we actually print the command directly on the command line. This is my id, control it 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now if I want to delete something in from here, tr minus d, just a minute, just a minute. Okay. See, the thing is that echo, we use it, we have to print it on the same command line directly on the interpreter line itself. So we use echo. So here, this is my ID. I have been using the digit. So this is a digit, right? So I have been used the digit. So it is automatically deleting the digit value. And echo, this is a DevOps course. I want to delete the ease value. So it has been removed the DevOps value. Now, suppose if I want to read only one character, which has been more repeated, I, no, S. See, the S has been removed. For this reason, we use the TR where you want to delete some files, you want to use the space. So for that, the TR has been used. And we have used the pipe as an input. Output of this one goes to the input of this one, and it has been doing this. Any questions, Apuna?
TR is trim, is it, Ashok?
Yes.
Whatever we are like mentioning in between semicolon, it will get removed.
No, here, see, if you are not using this ones, and here, if you want to means if you're typing the characters, means like the space and everything, we have to mention like this in the semicolon, in the colons. We have to mention like this. Suppose, so if I want to the lower case and upper case, if I want to use like this,
Okay, we need to mention in.
we will
Starts
make,
with semicolon and ends with semicolon.
because if you are using, you have to use the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
If you want to count the word count of the files, means the word count in the file, you will use the WC. There are 16, 19 count, and 129 means total words which has been used total here, and there are 16 lines. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if you use WC minus L, it will show only the lines. WC minus W names.txt, it will be showing the words, 19 words. Why it has been taking 19 words, anyone can tell me?
It has taken.
There are only 16 lines, but why it is taking the 19 words?
So it has duplicated.
No, see,
No.
if you duplicate also, there are 16 lines, right?
16, yes.
So why it is taking 19 words? Come on, guys.
Space, it has considered Pradesh.
Yes, that's right. Because the space, it is not taken it as a one word, because the space is considering as a separate word, and it has the Pradesh has been taken as a one word. So that's the reason it has in 19 words. So if you see WC minus names.txt, it will be showing the word count 129 names. The total count of the total words we have used 129. And you can mention WC minus minus B also. It is the same bytes. It will showing the same value only. WC minus L names.txt 14 without the duplicates. Got it?
Here you have mentioned this minus, no, right? For
Yeah,
word
for
count
the
minus
bytes. This is for the bytes.
bytes.
Means you can use the minus m only, so just the count of the words it will show. But if you want to show it more, means I know something more, then you can use minus minus b. If you can see, if you want to print two things at the same time, see, it will print for the files.txt and for the names.txt also. Okay. Any questions up to now? History will, by the command only, you will be able to tell me what is history. We'll show the history. Whatever you have done up to now. See?
Like Ashok, like how many commands are there in Linux?
Yeah, there are a lot of commands. Not a single one. There are a lot of commands. These are just basics, means going forward, if you want to use in the 5 years and anywhere, just these are the basics. Not everything will be used, but you should know what are all there. In suppose history, up to now what you use more, less, cat, echo, unique, vim, cut, lsf, sort. So you should know these commands. Just it's just a basic thing. Up to now, whatever I am teaching is all of basic only. Because Linux, if you are want to be a DevOps engineer, you should know the Linux commands more. Because in the Linux only, when you start using the bash scripting, these commands will be used a lot in between.
Yes, Ashok.
So history will show you. So if you want to see only the history of only first 5 means it will show from the last. Okay. Here. If you want to see history of last 10, it will show from the last 10. That's it. Okay, this is history. Now, if you print df mentions the size of the system, means whatever have been there, it will print you. See, df. So if you want to know the df of the file size, df names.txt, where it has been there and where it has been used, how much file it has been used. This, if you use df minus h in a layman term, because which we need to understand from our point of view, like this. Size is 8 GB, used is 1.6, available is 6.5 GB. Okay. And there is called du, which is a disk utility, which shows how much is there. Now, if you show du underscore home, see how much disk utility has been used. Work use is easy to home. So to understand more, du minus h in a layman terms. So 40 KB, 40 KB, 40 KB for the user. This is du, disk utility. PS. PS is a process state which defines the process state. And if you see PS PID, it will show you the which process it is running. Oh, sorry. It will show the PS PID. And if you want to show a particular terminal, PS minus T, I think. Yeah, here it is the terminal which it shows. And PS minus X, if you want to know the processes which it is running. This will be the total thing. PS is the process state, what are the runnings, and if you want to kill some process, you can take this PID kill and mention manually to kill it. This is PS. Everything is going on above from your head, or it is going inside at
Yes,
least.
going on. Once we get practice, you'll get to know much more.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to give an assignment today. You have to practice.
Then I should.
W shows that who logged in into the system, who are all been logged in. So W minus H, it will remove the header. There is no header. W minus U, it will show the user. Same thing only. W minus I will show the IP for the IP. Here we are having only one, so it is showing the same thing. See? No, and if we use the top, there is one more called top. If we use the top, current system utilization, which will show the real data. If you click on the top, what are all the processes running in the system, it will show the real-time data. And it will go on continuously, means it will not stop. Means it will be showing the real-time data. So if you want to come back, if you want to come out of this, you have to press Control C. And if you want to see the data after some 10 refreshes and you want to stop automatically, stop minus and 10. So means after 10 refreshes, the day it will stop automatically. I don't want to give 10, let me 5 so that it will come out very easily. Actually, no process is running, right? Because you are only using the EC2 user, so it is not having that much. So see here, if you are seeing this, it got changed. Root EC2 user, this one, 0.4. So it got logged out. After exactly 5 refreshes, it got logged out automatically. I have not done anything. Okay.
Yes,
This
sir.
is to show the data. Now, if you want to calculate directly, we will use expression. Suppose expression 12 plus 8, the space 12 plus 8, expression 12 minus 10, just plus or minus. If you want to calculate for the multiplication, you have to mention the forward slash, and the multiplication value space 10. So the same way if you want to do for the division, and if you want to do modulus, percentage, sorry, and if you want to calculate the length of the string, suppose length, whatever the value you are being giving, means you are typing, this is a DevOps course 23. So these are the lengths. Just count 1 2 3 4 5. The space will also be counted: 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23. See, this way we use the expression. Any questions up to now?
No, sure. Like it's all the commands, right? So
Yeah, all the comments only.
no question.
There is one more called test, where you compare the values conditionals on the shell. Now suppose test, we want to see test minus 5 is greater than 2. If it is, then there is an echo yes. Means after this, print it as echo. See, it got printed because 5 is greater than 2, so it got echoed and it printed. Suppose if I do test 5 greater than is 6, because 5 is not greater than 6, so it has printed. Now suppose if I use or command echo no, it will print no. So it will be test condition and condition means the executing condition, whatever we are using here, execution command, execute command again goes for the or execute command. This is the way we use the test what are the condition we want to use and execute the command which you want to print it. Or means if it is true it will print this, if it is false it will print this. This is test. If you want to I have mentioned test greater than, right? Now suppose 5 minus LT6, and echo yes. LT is less than, GT is greater than. Just remember it, okay? And after there is a kill where you want to kill the process manually. Kill minus L, it will show all the things which has been there in the system, means whatever we have to kill it and show it. Suppose if you want to kill something, so PS, you want to take it, kill, mention the PID value. Automatically it will kill that process. Any questions? Anything?
Is the for kill option? You said PID value, right, Ashok?
Yes.
Once we enter the PID value of that, once it get killed, can't we
Okay.
retain that?
See, there are not many processes running the system right now. So means you can return, means you can start it again, the same thing. But the thing is that here, if you click on kill the bash, that totally EC2 instance will be closed. So because there are only two processes running.
Okay. One more thing, Ashok.
Yes.
Once the instance is terminated, can we relaunch that instance again?
No.
That will close there itself.
Yes, that's it. That is the reason I'm saying if you want to do anything, do it. Save the files which are been there in your local, and stop it and terminate the instance. Because once it has been closed, that's it. You will not be able to launch it again. It is not possible.
It will be stored in training thing.
No, not in training. It will not store anywhere.
Okay.
It will not store anything. You have to store it in your local system.
Okay. Okay, sure.
And there is a no hub. No hub is that to execute a script and open it in the background. Suppose if I am using no hub, suppose for any script we just normally use no hub and you want to save it continuously. So you will use script.sh like this. Suppose I'm gonna start it no hub. I'm gonna just ping the google.com. Ping google.com. And if I press and, so whatever the ping, see normally ping what it used to show here. You know that, right? So this is pinging the google.com continuously. Okay.
Ping.
Suppose if you want not to see here, just print snowhub google.com and it will show it to your output. See, it is appending the output to nohub.output. So it will be continuously printing this. And when you click on, suppose now if you do ls, see there is a nohub.output, which I have not created. Automatically the system got created it. See?
What is NoApp doing here, Ashok?
It executes the process, means if you want to run the process, not show here and want to run it on the background. So that way it helps you, means not to show it on the system itself. So that way it prints out the output file. Okay, and last command is dd. dd is that it will create a clone or backup. Suppose if you want to dd if equals to the location, the file of the location where you want to leave it off equals to location. Means if you want to clone or backup a file from one location or other, you just have to mention the dd. So it will take care of from which location to which location it has to store. The same way, if you want to copy the same thing, means if you want to store it as an image or maybe a partition, so you can do it of partition dot image. And if you want to show it as a hard disk image, HDA image dot im like this. The DD is to clone or backup. These are all the commands which we just, these are all admin commands where maximum people use it. So you should know all these things before going, means you should have at least a knowledge on this. So I think
Please, Ashok, please explain the last command which you just explained right now. DD is to what? Clone.
clone or backup. If you want to have a file which you want to clone, means before restarting the system, or maybe you want to create a backup of the files when you're doing some production into a deployment. So this DD will be used to do that, keep a backup of that particular file from one location to another location. That's it.
Yes.
So that way it works out. Okay, let me just stop the sharing once. Okay, now okay, let me share the PPT. So this is the same thing, whatever we have discussed up to now. The same thing, adapt, PS, expression, kill, no have. SU, you know that, right? To have the privileges
Sudo.
means, I think I have
Administrator.
discussed in the Linux comments.
Yes.
So now I have some questions going forward. Okay, tell me, which command can you use to translate all uppercase letters in your file to lowercase letters?
TR.
Yes, Ashok.
Okay, that's right. Which of these commands tells you which files are opened by which process?
Is off.
List of list,
Yes,
list of files.
yes, list of open files. That's right. Which of the following commands can be used to display all the running process for a certain period of time?
List of the following command.
Come
Is
on.
it history?
No, history is to show the history. Which of the following commands can be used to display all the running processes?
Running processes. Is it PS?
No, PS will show the processor bin, means it will be, see, understand the question clearly. Display all the running process for a certain period of time.
10 period of time. Okay.
Top
Okay, what about other?
tube.
Not sure, Ashok.
Top, because top shows the files continuously, right? The running process will be showing, it refreshes itself until the information is stopped. Means it will be showing continuously, means it refreshes the data, right? When you use the top, the real-time data will also be continuously showing. And if there is no real-time data at all in your system, it automatically stops.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, you are given two integers A and B, which of the following commands can be used to design a simple calculator?
EXPR.
Expression.
Yeah, that's right. Question. Okay, which of the following command is used to display the username of the current logged in user?
Who am I?
That's right.
Which of the following commands used to keep the process running?
Yeah, tell me. We just now thought this process will run the in the background process when you do that.
No hope.
Oh,
Yes, that's right. Now you have to tell me the commands. Okay, you
Okay.
have to write in the chat box and you have to tell me. Okay, you have given a file, myfile.txt, convert all the lowercase letters to uppercase and display the contents of the file. Write the command in the chat box.
okay. Is it lowercase to uppercase, right?
Yes. Come on, guys. This much
I'm not.
time.
No, I'm not sure about this. Getting a bit confused. Cat, IR, something.
No, what you can keep any file name. I'm just ask you the command.
Okay.
We just discussed this one, right?
Check it once, Ashok. I've sent it. I don't know whether it is right or wrong.
You have seen the command when we typed it. Why LR means lowercase to uppercase? We have discussed this, right, guys? We have discussed the names.txt. I have clearly mentioned how to make the lowercase to uppercase.
I've sent like
Yeah, you have sent, but there is a little mistake.
no, I don't know. I think emojis. I have not inserted the emojis. It's displaying the emojis.
Okay. Why you have given the colon?
Okay. Colon is necessary, right? Within
No,
the basis, colon is necessary.
no. If it is for the, if you are writing the character, means if you are writing the name lower, then the colon is needed. If you are mentioning the alphabet, you don't need it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. One more. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, this is the command.
Okay.
So suppose there is a user called user in your system. Write a command to find his user ID. Come on, guys. For ID, I have asked you to see how.
Write a command to find the disk usage form. Okay.
Come on. I have asked about the ID. Why you are printing DU home DevOps?
Disk used. Is it not the command to look for disk used, Ashok?
No, I'm asking about the ID of the user, right?
Okay, ID. Okay, okay.
ID of the user. So you are reading the down questions also.
Sorry. Can you please get back to that question page, Ashok? Just read it once again. I'm so sorry.
Okay, let me do that. Suppose there is a user called user1 in your system. Write a command to find this user ID.
Okay.
In the starting phase, when we started the class, I mentioned about the ID. It's in this class only when we started.
UID, sure.
No. Yeah, but to find out the user ID, I have shown about the groups, user ID, and I have typed a
Oh,
command, right?
who am I?
Is it who
One
am
has
I?
typed.
Who am I is the username. It will print the username. I want the ID. I'm giving you a clear example. I'm telling you clearly what exactly I mentioned you. I mentioned about the user group and everything when I
Just
print
ID,
the
Ashok. ID.
ID will print whatever has been present in the system. I want particular that user one.
UID minus.
No, it will be ID minus user one.
Okay.
If you want a group, it will be ID minus G user one, in which group ID that user is present. If you want for the user ID, it will be ID minus U. So I think Puneet has already given the answer for this one. Write a command to find the disk usage. So it will be du
You
home DevOps. Okay, write a command to display all the running process in the system. Tell me.
display all the running process.
Come on, guys. All the running processes. Just running processes, nothing. Running processes. What are running in the system? I just want to know this. See the running processes.
Is it?
Cat HOP. Hop.
Hop. Why would it be hop? To show the display the running processes. What are the processes running in the system? What command I have used?
The top, Ashok.
No, top displays means the real time
Are
data.
present running commands.
No, I'm saying running processes. Write a command to display all the running processes. I'm asking running processes. PS. PS is the one.
Okay.
I will display this command. I will show you. PS will show all the running processes in the system. Means you can create PS minus A, PS minus C, where it displays all the things. You could have said PS. I would have said S. But it displays the running process, right? The process state. Just it displays the running process. Top will display with the refresh in real-time data. Means whatever the data it is already running, it's showing. But what are the running processes in the system at a single go? PS will be the one.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Suppose there is a process called process one, which is running on a system. Write a command to terminate the process manually. So how we are going to do that?
Kill
Process one.
process one.
But how directly you can't type the name, right?
Before that, we have to type that PS, so we may get that ID. So
Yeah.
after that, kill, we can use the ID.
Yes, that's right. PS kill PID. Whatever the process ID is there, that's one. Yeah, that's good. See, if you mention PS minus A, these are all the process, or maybe PS minus E, it will show all the processes in the system. Whatever has been running, whatever has been run, these are all the process it will show you. Okay. Any questions up to now? Come on, guys. I have to give you assignment, right? So please, yes or no, so that I'll be able to.
No, sure. No.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you a exercise. So you have to mention your name here,
Okay.
and you have to submit this Linux exercise by EOD or maybe by tomorrow before the class. Okay, I will explain the assignment to you in a simple find of way. There is a person called Dinesh. Okay, his account has been compromised, and these are all the logs which we got from the team. So what we have to do is that we have to go through the logs and we have to find out whether how many unique IP accounts has been accessed, how many unique IPs his account has accessed, and we have to print all those unique IPs to a separate command dinesh.txt, and this is a use bulk IP.location where you can print the IPs. From that IPs you will be able to find out which country the IPs belongs to. So if you click on it, it will show you.
Control letter.
Yeah, but mine is a little problem having with my system. It is taking a little long time. So this one, you have to present all the unique IPs and it will present you, it will show you what are all the IPs it has been logged in. Okay, and after the investigation, Dinesh tells us that his iPad is not, he never used this iPad to access the account. He never used iPad to access his account. So again, we have to find out how many times with the iPad it has been accessed. iPad at txt means how many times his account was actually using iPad. List all those IPs in a file called ipad.txt and copy the text and use a bulk IP to location to find each IP's location. The same thing. So this is the same thing. Why I am giving this one is that this is a data analysis skill, which means when you're getting a multiple logs, means you will be having a n number of logs with you when you start developing as a DevOps engineer, when you start working on it, because you have to do a server log analysis, you have to do a web log analysis. So analyzing and collecting all these logs generated by the web servers or maybe all the servers. So it takes a lot of time, and how to process this request comes into the picture. So for that reason, will be using this exercise as an example how we need to find it out. So it's a simple, easy commands. You just to need find out the answer along with the command. You need to mention, means if you open this logs.txt. So these are all the IPs, means see, this is the IP. Okay. This is the IP. This is the IP. So you need to find out a command where you have to mention how many unique IPs his account was accessed. You have to find out the command and how many times the unique IP is there in that file. So command with the answer. The same way you have to means you don't have to give me a text file, but here you have to mention all those unique IPs to Dinesh.txt, how you are going to print that IPs into Dinesh.txt. And this location, use this IP ID and find out each IP's location. Means other than India, where his account has been accessed. The command here and the country's name which it has been used. Command along with the country's name which has been used. The same way for this, whatever the account has been accessed using an iPad, which is account, you have to mention that command and same thing, bulk IP location and find out each IP's location. So if you having doubt that how many unique IPs, you can use an Excel, copy this data to an Excel and start working on it. Means you can use and you can compare the data whether the IPs which you are written from the command and from where you have been printing the command are correct or not. You can type like that and you can check it out. Any questions, means feel free to ask, because once is it, I am pretty much sure I need the answers by tomorrow before the class.
Okay, so like we need to just write down the commands which can be used to access the, I mean, to solve the
See,
question.
you
So,
need means I have given the AWS accounts, right? You can type
yes.
on it
Okay.
and you have to type the commands. Means
Okay.
this logs.txt, you can download it in your system, copy it, and just create a new file in your Linux machine, vim dot something, some file
Okay.
name, suppose like this.
Okay. Okay.
Insert, just press the right one. So these will be the values it will be pasting. Just escape WQ.
Insert, what is the command, Ashok?
Just insert. Insert means I. Just mention I. Escape WQ. Suppose if vim, suppose number.txt. Okay, if I mention like this, so if you want to enter the data, press I or maybe insert anything. So once I, it will come as insert like this. So just press the right button, right click, just right click it. The data will be copied. and escape :WQ. It will save it. So if you want to see cat number.txt, this much data is there. So do this exercise, and now go for the commands. Now see what will be the command to find out the unique IPs present in this file, and how many unique IPs are there. If you are getting the command, it should print you the command value, and it will give the value automatically. And the same way, print all those unique IPs whatever you got into a file dinesh.txt, and use this bulk IP location to find each IP's locations, means other than India, how this account has been accessed. And also find out in this file how many times this account has been accessed using an iPad. So print all those IPs into the ipad.txt, and
Okay.
same way use it bulk IP location to find each IP's location. So this is your assignment. I'm gonna share it in the drive. So you have to mention your name when you are started the exercise, and with the answers you have to provide it back to me in the same drive folder. When you are saving it, save it as assignment underscore with your name.
Okay.
Assignment underscore your name. Once you are done, let me know. You can share it with me on the WhatsApp also. I don't have any issue. So but end of the day, by before class, I need this assignment.
Okay.
It's just very simple commands. Whatever we have used, the cat and everything, whatever we used up to now, this will be the ones. The same commands. If you want, you can do a Google search also. Everything. But end of the day, I need this assignment. Okay?
Sure, Ashok. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Any questions?
I think maybe after starting the assignment, I'll get the doubts.
Sure. You can go on.
Okay.
But try to complete, because see, this is a very good exercise for you, because at least you will be able to understand how the Linux commands works, what are the Linux commands. This is a practical exposure I'm giving to you.
Yes,
This
Ashok.
was the reason I created a AWS account with you, so that you will start working on the Linux commands.
Yes.
Okay. If there are no more questions, happy assignment day to do it, and let me know the answers by EOD or before the class.
Yes. Yes, Ashok.
Okay.